Well, at this point, let me give an apologetic for apologetics, a defense for apologetics. In addition to this, we could say that we should develop in our ability to defend our faith because it makes common sense. You know, when you think about this, in every other facet of life, we don't accept blind faith. For example, imagine if you had an upper respiratory infection and you're just coughing up all colors of the rainbow with the mucus and the phlegm. And you're clearly sick, and I say to you, hey, I've got some pills for you. Would you take the pills? Well, no. You'd probably ask, what pills are those? I don't see anything on the prescription bottle, James. What do they do? Are they antibiotics? Are they antivirals? Is this bacterial? What are we dealing with here? What's the name of the prescription? How long do I have to take it? What are your credentials? Are you even a doctor? What if I just said to you, well, I just really like the color blue. And these are blue pills, so I think that they would probably help you. You would never accept that. You would want reasons. You would want good authority. You would want expertise. And if that's the case when it comes to a chest infection, being sick, how much more when it comes to the ultimate questions of life? Number 2, apologetics build your confidence. There is something just so satisfying about knowing why you believe what you believe, that you are prepared to always be ready to give a defense for the hope that is in you. That when somebody hits you with a question, that you know the answer to those questions. If I could impart a love for learning to you, that would be one of the greatest gifts I could give you, to learn why you believe what you believe. And this subject would be something that could really, truly change your life. So too, number 3, if we don't give good evidence for our worldview, other people will. You know, in our world today, there are so many different opinions and ideas when it comes to spirituality and indeed reality. The world is spinning in confusion, and all sorts of answers are just a click away on the internet. And it's sad, frankly, because so many people are being duped by things that they're reading through a quick Google search rather than really doing the work to discover why they believe what they believe. Let me just give you a couple of statistics here. What is the percentage of people in the United States with a biblical worldview? People in America with a biblical worldview among boomers is only 10% of boomers. People in Gen Z, that is, those people who were born after 1997 to the present, it's only 4% of people with a biblical worldview. What is the percentage of atheists by generation? For adults, 6%. For Generation Z, again, those people who were born from 1997 to the present, double, more than double, 13%. What about the percentage of high school churchgoers who drop out in college for at least a year? When they get out of the house with mom and dad, 2/3, 2 out of 3 churchgoers leave the church for at least a year when they get to college. Now, this is extremely sad because as Christians, we are dealing with an avalanche of evidence. It is as if we're showing up to the poker table with a royal flush. And the sad part is most Christians won't look into the evidence for their worldview, which is rock solid. We have the answers to give to people. If only we would do the study, we could impart this to the next generation, to our colleagues, and to people in our culture, to see people in our culture come to faith in big numbers.